I'm Gautam Krishna from AIML department from Savita Engineering College. Today we are going to see about Introduction to Machine Learning course. It has a course code of 19AI410. Today I'm going to tell you about the experiment 8 implementation of k-means clustering for customer segmentation. So we are given an this is an experiment number 8. We are given an CSV file. The CSV file name is malls_customer.csv. In that file we are having information such as customer ID, gender, age, annual income and spending score. As you can see that all the data are filled, there is no none value in the chart of the CSV file. Now we are going to see how the program is going to run in the Jupyter notebook. First we are going to import two packages, namely pandas and matplotlib. We are going to import pandas as pd and matplotlib.py plot as plt. This plot function is used for graphical purposes. Then we are going to read the CSV file using the pandas function. We are going to read CSV file. The CSV file name, as we all know, it's small_customers.csv. We are going to first print the data.add. Data.add is nothing but the first 5 entries of the data. So we can see from 0 to 4, which is 5 entries. 1 to male 19, it is the same as first 5 data of the CSV file. It is same. So next we are going to see data.info. This will give us the information about the data set. The data set, it is a pandas. We are using data frame. It has a total of 200 entries from 0 to 195. It has 5 columns, namely customer ID, gender, age, annual income and spending score. And we can see that all the entries are non-null entries, and customer ID is integer type, which has 64 bits, and gender is a object because we have two genders like male and female. Again, annual income is again an integer with 64 bit, and spending score is from 1 to 100, so it's again an integer with 64 bit. So we are using data types 4 integer with 64 bits and 1 object which is gender. The total memory usage is 7.9 plus KB. Then we are going to we are printing the data.null.sum. It will tell us the number of data elements which are null. As I already told, there is no data elements which are null, so it is showing 0 0 0 0. Here also data type is integer because we know 0 is integer. Then here we go to the main of the program. From sklearn.cluster, we are going to import the sklearn.cluster from k-means. sklearn means Scientific Python Toolkit, SciPy toolkit they call in the business. We are going to first declare a list which is WCSS. WCSS stands for within cluster sum of squares. First we are going to run a for loop from range 1 to 11. 1 to 11 it will run 10 times because 11 is not included in the range. Then we are going to use k-means is equal to k-means. It's a function called n cluster is equal to I and k-means plus plus. It will run from I starting from 1 to 10. Then we are going to k-means.fit data ilog from 0 to 3. So here data ilog we are going to use, which is drill all the data informations. Then we are going to, after we are getting this, we are going to append the list WCSS with this k-means.inertia. It is giving just future warnings, which is nothing you need to worry about these future warnings. It is just a subtle information for us. Now we are going to use that matplot functions, so only we are using PLT. First we are going to plot the functions from range 1 to 11. Then with the WCSS list we have already declared. Then we are going to X label. X means it is an X axis, horizontal axis. In X axis we are giving the number of clusters, and in Y axis we are giving WCSS values. We are going to give the title as elbow method. Why we are giving the title as elbow method is because it is a graphical method for finding the optimal k values in the k-means clustering. It is called k elbow method because it looks like an elbow. Yeah, it looks like an this type elbow. Yeah, it gives, if you can see that it is like an elbow shape. Then we are going to again mean k means that's only short form km given the variable. Km is equal to k means n underscore cluster, again a function call. Then we are going to again use ilog for data dot fit, it is a function. Again k means n cluster is equal to 5. It is showing this the number of clusters we are giving, which total number of clusters is 5. Y predict is the prediction value. We are again using the ilog function from 0 to 3. Yeah, you can see the data types 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So only we are getting the number of clusters as 5, 0 to 4. It is using data in type integer, 32 bit, not 64 bit. Then we are going to use data cluster, which is y predicted. We are going to use all that 5 clusters, 0 to 1, 2, 3, 4, and we are creating a cluster diagram. So only we are using scatter plot. Scatter plot gives us a cluster diagram for where we are going to df0, we are labeling it as red color with cluster 0, and df1 we are labeling that 0, we are naming color, giving color red with cluster 0, and 1 we are giving color black with cluster 1. Similarly 2 we are giving color blue with cluster 2. 3 we are giving color green with cluster 3, and 4 we are giving color magenta with cluster 4. Then plot that legend is nothing but the heading titles, and it will give the, I mean legend is the description, I mean the note, red color cluster 0, this box is the cluster, and then title we are giving as customers segments. Yeah, this is the cluster, this is what color we give, red, this is the cluster 0, and this is the cluster 1, this is cluster 2 blue color, green cluster 4, and magenta cluster 5. That's all. This is all about the k-means clustering. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.